Hey guys, Drake Summers here with another random game Sunday with something new yet again. This time it is Clockwork Empires, as you can see on the lovely screen. It was released about August-ish on Steam 2014, so it's nearly been a year out on early access, and it was created by the good guys at Gaslit Games. They're very good. They're kind of bringing regular updates. I always kind of think of the model of like Prison Architect. That's probably been the prime example of a game with a consistent updates coming out to flesh out problems with the game and improve and build on the game. This is what Clockwork Empires has definitely done. They've definitely come a long way from the beginning. I've owned this game for quite a wee while. I'm not actually happy with this map. I have second thoughts. I'm going to create a new world. There's a world generation in it now. That was quite cool. It's quite cool. It's like, oh, I'm not so happy with that map. Let's just generate a new one. So this, the links to this game will be in the description. Okay, maybe it doesn't generate. Oh wait, maybe it did. I'm not actually sure. No, it didn't change at all. But that's fine. We want to choose our loadout. We have various different loadouts we can do. This is actually just came out in the update about a couple of days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. So it's quite nice that got a selection of different things we can do. I'm actually quite interested in this. 21's a crowd. We'll set course for adventure. It will load. It will do its jabs. I really love the flag. Obviously it's a a British-esque flag, but with the Great Cog instead. The Great Cog instead of the Great Cross. As we know, the cross of St. Andrew, the cross of whatever, because it's like a cross and then another cross, and then it's, yeah. I should probably know, I descend from British people. I am from New Zealand, so we still fly the Union Jack. I was waiting for it to load ever so often, as games do, with version 41 alpha. Okay, excited. I don't want a tutorial. I know how shit goes. So we've got a lot of people here. So some of the simple screens, obviously what jobs are being done, work crew. So you have overseas, you have people who essentially lead different companies. We have one soldier, an NCO, no other soldiers. So we have one soldier to defend against the hordes, and a pistol. That's the only thing we have, a pistol. Pistol for the soldier. Different factions in the game which can arise. Of course, you got cults, you've got like Russians, and we've got these even seem quite new. And of course, without a doubt, there's always bandits. You've got the different labourers, different classes of people as well. So it is a really British-esque system, the class system. You have your lower class people, you have your middle class kind of overseers, and your NCO most of the time, and then you have the aristocracy, of course, who don't do anything. They're just there to, we're rich, we want a big fancy house. Build it for us, man. Build it for us. So really the first thing we need to do, we need to get a stockpile up. That we were spawned with no resources. We're not dying for a stockpile, but it's still helpful to have one to get ourselves started. We want to start chopping down some trees, of course. We need to start collecting resources quickly as possible. You can do the whole click and drag, and it will allow you to collect resources. And then it's to hope these guys get onto it straight away and be like, oh well, he's ordered us to do this, let's chop down these trees, let's do something useful. And even something like the rocks, we need someone actually collecting rocks. Really mine surface nodes, because for right now we can't actually build any houses. We need people to be like, I'm gonna work, and that's me, guys. Okay, we're slowly, they slowly kind of branch out as well and explore the maps, so that's always good to see. It'll give them plenty of work orders, so they're gonna slowly start getting onto it, as you can see. Those black caps as well, we'll forage them. They will kind of wander on their own if they don't have a task, or they'll get straight to, collecting berries, bushes, all the like. I think one of the key things we may want to get done is a carpentry workshop. We need that first before we can really build and expand. So it's a very kind of simple, you measure how big you think you want it. Oh, that seems like a very fair size. So it costs X amount of wood. We can then put down, oh well, we want a door. That seems very fair. We want a side door as well, almost like a garage door. Or a shed, whatever you may call it where you may live. We've got a workbench, so we will want to rotate this. Yes, right click to rotate. It's helpful to know stuff like that, Drake. Very, very helpful. Oh look, we've got a dodo. We've got a dodo, guys. And that really finishes off what we want done. And they're just going to get straight onto it. See? They're going to start collecting the resources, and then they'll be able to, hey, we need this built. We'll get it done. As you can see, there's a lot of people out and about collecting resources, chopping down trees. We need to get rid of those nasty, nasty swamps. Got a bit of food being collected. Food will definitely be a necessity for us. Do we have someone to hunt? Do we have someone to hunt? What is that? Can our NCO hunt? That's my key thing. Okay. Will he hunt? Yes, he is. He's running. He's running with his gun. And he's going to shoot a dodo. We don't know how well this is going to go. And hopefully he doesn't run out of ammunition. That would be a worry if he did. Oh! Oh, he did it. Good job. And can we butcher him? He's going to butcher him. So we've got a bit of food, guys. A bit of extra food. We probably need a kitchen to actually cook up his... his wee... It's actually a very big body. It's a very big body. We've got a few idle civilians, of course. That happens, guys. What else? Oh, there's more berries here. The berries is... Well, for access, getting food right now is very, very, very important. A few other commands we can do. We can do an explore command. An explore command. An explore command. An explore command. It will just take idle people and it will tell them to go here, 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 and here. We need that because we actually need to know what is around us. Escape is your best friend in this game to, if you want to get out of the command. So then now they're starting to walk around. At least if we know kind of what's around us, there could be extra resources, extra food we could gather. Like that. Perfect. Another opportunity to forage more food. That just saves us the trouble. We're not looking too bad, I don't think. We're not looking too bad at all. We're slowly getting this place built up. We need a bit more stone. We get people hard at work mining the stone. It's very good because we've actually got large work crews on right now who are actually, getting the stuff done. And then once we have our workers, we can actually assign them to work here. So I will be selective for which work crew I get to assign here. And then there'll be 3 or 4 people. This work crew, damn, there's 4 people here, 3 people here. It's very, very good. What else can we see? Okay, someone's already collecting berries. That's fantastic to see. Fantastic to see. But as you kind of advance through time, you do some very nice. Bases. If I've got my other base from the previous game still up, I'm gonna switch to that. Near the end of this video, just to show you what you can actually build. This game is a bit time intensive. You do need a bit of time to kind of get through the different aspects of the game. We're going to collect all those friggin' mushrooms. They may not be the best, but it is something to eat. It is something to eat, guys. Is that a coal? It's a bit of... Oh. Okay, we can actually determine what it is. Alright, they're actually building this, so it's not actually long to go before this building will be complete. This building will be complete, which will be fantastic. You will have a nice kind of few walls up, and then we'll get the rest of the building done. We'll get a work crew working in here, and then we can build a few houses for our people. There we are. So we have our house. We can just change the building view because we actually want to see inside constantly. I kind of like that, just kind of seeing through the walls this way. You can't. Oh no, you can rotate cameras. The trusty middle mouse button. So that's actually quite helpful. And we're just finishing, building. So, oh well, I need to build this door. Right now, essentially there's a hole in the wall where a door should be. And then once that workbench is done, we can actually assign a crew there. We can assign a crew there and tell them, well, you need to build this, and you need to build that. Okay, I will add a work crew once the workshop's actually finished. Once we have the workbench, and we can actually start ordering them to do something. Of course, it's getting night time now, so it's getting a bit dark. I don't actually think I can build any kind of items like fires or anything. I found that's one thing that's missing from the game, and it's like, it is a little odd. It is a wee bit odd. There's no more trees being cut down. If no one's going to do it, I'm going to tell them to go over here. At least it's helping me explore an area, and being like, well, we'll send that work crew of 4 or 3 to cut down those trees. But I mean, they're pretty much going to congregate now. It is night time, so they would be, they're making friends. They do have social interactions. They do have needs. They need hunger. They need thirst. Well, probably just hunger as the key skill. And then they need, a place to sleep. They have worries. They can get pissed off with us. And see, now essentially they're going to sleep. So, we can't skip through time, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, and with the help of YouTube Magic, I'm going to go into a previous save and see what we can do. Unfortunately, we are back with this save. I jumped into a previous save back from May when I had last played the game, and unfortunately the game crashed. There's not really good kind of backwards compatibility for the save, so we're back here. I think we'll be okay here. Really, all you were missing was I had a whole bunch of buildings around where I had camp, whole bunch of supplies, and a whole bunch of people. Really, that was it. It's just a couple hours worth of gameplay, and built a nice base. That was about it, guys. So you're not missing too much. Still need to get a few people to go off and explore again. That's probably important for us. We're actually quite good. The terrain around us is actually very leveled. I normally get a wee bit concerned because there's always terrain which is not very well suited for us, and we have to level it out. That being said, now that I think about it, we will actually flatten the terrain around here. This is actually very... Oh god, it's always that if you don't get it in the right corner, you don't get any of it. So we want to essentially do this. We want to flatten all this terrain. So it's a very simple order, and we'll get people onto it straight away to be like, yeah, I'll do that for you. And, someone around here is... Of course, if you don't give them the right order, it doesn't get everything you want to select. It's a very kind of wish-washy affair. But now everyone should have a job to do. This is nearly built. Once it's built, we can get a work crew assigned. Essentially, we need a lot more wood as well. Okay, we'll get a work crew assigned. We'll get a small work crew. So we're going to get them to Mrs. Platter Tramper's Faithful Pins. Okay, so... No. So now we can make an order. So we want to make some planks. We want to increase the quantity to 10. So they'll take wood. They'll turn it into planks. So really we can get started on our next building right now, which will be a kitchen. A kitchen to make various types of meals. I think for now we'll keep it close to the stockpile because actually no, oh god. Cancel. Cancel is your best friend if you don't want to build something, or if you build something from by accident. It's actually a lot of what are they doing with terrain? Are they fixing it or are they screwing? Oh god, guys, no. Stop it, stop. Oh god, the thing when you can't stop orders is like, dudes, no. I mean, actually, if they do that all for that terrain, but really, the key thing I wanted was the flat terrain. I wanted flattened terrain. I wanted this to be flattened. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, no. Cancel. They will cancel. They will cancel. That would be very lovely. No, I don't want to conduct a mineralogical survey. No. No! Little bits like that still can get in your way of bloody growing, guys. So we'll probably build it here. It is a kitchen. I don't think we need too big of a kitchen. It should be big enough. It should be big enough, guys. Of course, we need a door. We need it quite accessible. Right now, we actually have to make stone ovens because we don't have any. We don't have any room for electric. Well, for metal. So we'll make a couple stove. We'll make a workbench, of course. We need an area for them to work in. We'll put it in this area. Oh god, we have to have our bloody hanging pots. It's not a kitchen without some hanging pots somewhere. Guys, and spice rack. Oh god, we need spices. Again, some of these things are more just decoration, but it still looks nice. Still looks nice, guys. So to get a slow, get to building that. We need that bloody stump cleared. They're fixing the terrain. Thank the fuck. They're fixing the terrain, guys. It's gonna look not shit anymore. You got this nasty AI who just... You ask them to do something, so that's not really how I asked you to do it. I told you must do it like this. Guys, really, guys. But anyway, we will just a bit more terrain to be flattened. And if we do it like this, then they know we want it the one level. So a few more idle civilians. Yes. We've got a few planks being made, which will go towards actually building stuff. You see, we've got a nice completed house here. Another nighttime coming, and we need to really build a house. We've got plenty of wood coming. We just need the stone, of course. Stone to get a few things up and going. A few more trees to be... Oh, there's actually a lot of wood there, so we're actually very good on resources. People just going there and collecting it for now. We will have to get started on a house as well. This is probably another game I'll probably do an extra video on, because you do need a bit of time to actually see the progression of this village. So I'll probably play a few hours off camera, or maybe an hour. I mean, I'm sure an hour will be more than long enough to progress through and kind of just see the development of this colony. That's essentially what it is. You're a colony. You're a colonist out in the new world, the brave new world. 21 strong. Let's hope. Oh yes, we can actually. Excellent. I'd like to see military. More military is good military. So we'll receive another NCO because people like us. So that's good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in that next episode, which will be which you've seen a few hours of random game Sunday.